Back to doing reviews, and what better way to start off with reviewing some Lenor Tumble Dryer sheets with a lovely Summer Breeze fragrance for the summer. And you're watching FlorenceBallardA3060 on film. Okay, so for those who've watched any drying videos I've done, you'll know that I quite like using dryer sheets. These are basically sheets of fabric conditioner, and they're quite strongly fragranced. And what they do, they just help add fragrance to your laundry when it's being dried. Because a lot of the time, when you put stuff in the dryer, especially on high heat, you tend to lose a lot of the fragrance, depending on how strong your detergent is. So this is by Lenor. It comes also in the more infamous Blue Spring Awakening fragrance. I've tried both of these and thoroughly impressed. But this one is a fragrance I want to review. The breath of fresh air for the tumble dryer, see? They have been dried on the line. So, yeah, when you dry on the line, that's what the new Outdoorables is about as well. You only need to add one sheet. Bit of safety there. It's by Proctor Gamble. However, though, I will warn people that these can cause an allergic reaction if you have very sensitive skin. But it also helps static clinging. There you go. You can also use them for air freshening as well. You get 34 sheets in a box. You can also use these in washer dryers as long as you put it in the drying cycle and not through the wash. So, it's been interesting because I have got this conditioner, exact same one. So I've washed a load in here, freshened it up. I'm going to put it in the dryer with one sheet and see how we go. So unlike loading, say like liquid tabs and whatnot in your washing, you put this on top of the load. So you load the clothes first, then put it in. So put everything in. Okay. So it comes out like tissues. Pull out. Smells nice. This one smells a bit like the Bounce ones you used to get. Put on your heat selection, however long you're going to dry for, and then we'll come back when that's done. It smells really nice in there though. Okay, so we're at the part where the load is basically the hottest now with all the evaporation. About 20 minutes left, so the dry sheets come straight out. You can already see that it's used up a lot of the conditioner on there, but just feeling all this, it's generally quite soft. Stuff's still got a bit to dry. But no static off this. I have gotten static taking stuff out of drying, you know, all the static electricity. But yeah, generally, especially stuff like these shorts. I mean, they're tend to be dry now. They are. So, kind of a bit more to go on those. But that's it. I mean, generally, they don't really dry the best. But now I'll take these out and think, where's the other one? They're right. They're soft now, actually, they are. Which is unusual for that denim kind of material. The rest, however, let it continue. And we'll come back when that's done. See the final results. Right, time to unload and have a look. So, load has been dried. Ooh, I timed that perfectly as well. So I have to say, everything has come out very soft, considering it was done on high heat. So, see how that smells, shall we? Oh, that's lovely. Considering that a lot of time when you dry stuff, it takes out a lot of the fragrance from the detergent. And so your dry sheet will be looking like that afterwards, like it's been used. Never reuse it again because it's no good after that. Always just use a fresh one every time. Always make sure you remove these, and yeah, some ones that get bunched in the clothes, so just make sure of that. No staticky feeling. It's amazing. It even makes the room smell nice. So you'll notice a difference when you Particularly if you've got like a condenser dryer and your doesn't vent out, the machine doesn't vent out the window. It smells really nice. It just adds a bit of extra fragrance, and it tends to actually last on the load. That's one thing I find with it. So like, say I'll fold these away in a drawer, or I'll even put on a wardrobe, and the fragrance will actually last a lot longer on there than just by using normal detergent and conditioner. So it's really good to use this. You can get all different types. So, little conclusion now. So what do I think of these Lenor dryer sheets? I think they're absolutely amazing. I've been using them for a good few years, and I've tried them in all different types of tumble dryers, including a washer dryer as well, and all the time produces really good results. I've gone through this fragrance, the Summer Breeze, and I've also tried the Spring Awakening. More people tend to go for the blue one, the Spring... Is it Spring Awakening? Yes, that's it. Lenor's kind of more higher selling fragrance. The blue conditioner, go with that. So it's also good if you also buy Lenor fabric conditioner as well. You can top it up, but this is exactly what I'm doing. But even it will work just as well with any other combination of detergents and conditioner, whether it's liquid detergent, pods or powder, whatever you use. It works really well, and I definitely really think it does help sort of stop that static build-up you get. Amount of times I've unloaded things like duvet covers and even shirts and jeans. They come up with a bit of static on them, and that kind of helps it. It definitely comes out a lot more softer. The dryer I use is a compact dryer, which I will do a review on one day, but it does use a very, very high heat setting. So sometimes things tend to over dry, or even just tend to come out a bit hard, but this, it's really done well. It really works well with things like towels and bedding, especially bedding that you're keeping away long term. As I use the fragrance boosters that we reviewed previously, but I also use this as well when I dry them, because I keep stuff away and it can be up to like 2 weeks until I put that new bedding set on. And guaranteed after using these dryer sheets, it will still have that fragrance in it, and it's nice. You know, it really gives that feeling when you use with your bedding set, especially a brand new bedding set as well, and you put it on your bed and you climb into bed and you've got that nice fresh fragrance, and it really is a very outdoor smell. So, you know, especially for this time of the year, if you're someone like me that, although I have a washing line, I can't unfortunately dry my stuff out on the line. It's not just for personal preference of using a dryer or a washer dryer, but someone like me has severe dust allergies and severe pollen allergies. So anything like that, it gets pollen on it from outside. So it's nice to use it in a dryer, and it just comes with that nice summery outdoor smell to it. So you can find this sometimes about £3. They are on offer, and you'll find this in any supermarket, any store like Savers will do them at a slightly lower price. But you can also, if you want, try store-owned brands. But I will just warn anyone that may have allergies to these things, don't go for them if you have that. I did try a store brand once. I must have been allergic to something in the ingredients, because I've never had this reaction to any dryer sheets, but I think it had something like, it might have been a sweet pea fragrance one or something, or tropical one. And basically, I came out in the worst rash ever. I did a 6-hour day at my old workplace, and I was rubbed red raw from this allergic reaction I had. It looked like someone had basically whipped me with about 20 belts. It was really bad. So I tried other dryer sheets, and I've never had that problem since. So it might have just been something in that. So please do read what's on there. Pay attention if you're allergic to certain detergents. You know, like if you're allergic to Lenor conditioner, don't go for this, because it's exactly the same thing. But other than that, no, it's lovely. I really wish there'd be if someone knew a way I could find the old Bounce ones. The early 2000s, I remember using Bounce. In fact, when we brought our old white night dryer, it came with a box of Bounce dryer sheets. And they just had that really retro smell to them, and it always reminds me of like going into Currys when you'd smell them in, you know, some of these dryers would be sold with them in it. Yeah, so check the links in my description if you want to know where to buy this. I've listed at least about top 5 places. And if your local high street stores sell this, support your local businesses and buy it from there. Hope you enjoyed that little review as much as I did, guys. It's fun doing these little reviews, and I promise there'll be a lot more things to review. I'll see if I can get my hands on some new detergents as well. And maybe an iron we can do. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.